We're happy to be joined once again by Mayor Kathi Hemken from the City of New Hope to get an update of what's new in town. Welcome, Mayor. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Nice to be here.
Nice to have you with us once again. We've got a lot to talk about, as always, from the city. Let's start with election talk. Again, give us a little bit of an election overview of what is coming up, what residents of New Hope need to know.
Well, in New Hope, we have a primary. There's 3 people running for mayor and 7 candidates for the city council. So that election is going to happen on August 11th. They can either go online and get their absentee ballot, or they can go into City Hall from 8 to 4:30 every day of the week and vote right there. And they can do that now. If they choose not to and want to wait till the 11th, then they need to go to their polling place to do. District voters in New Hope have already gotten their absentee ballot. So this is working out to be pretty well. The other thing about this is the League of Women Voters is having a candidate forum, and that's going to be on the 22nd of July. It's not open to the public because of COVID. What they're going to do is let each candidate for the office have 4 minutes to talk a little bit about themselves, and then they'll piece it all together, and then CCX, I believe, is going to rebroadcast that.
That is correct. I can give you those times right now. It will be on Friday the 24th at 4 p.m., Saturday the 25th at 10 a.m., and Monday the 27th, that's at 1 p.m., and those are all on CCX Media, channel 799 or channel 12. And the best part as well, it's also up on the CCX Media website, ccxmedia.org. So afterwards, at your convenience, you can watch it on demand through the website at any time you would like to find out information about the candidates running for office before the primary.
Dave,
Mayor,
are those times and dates going to be on the website too, so that people that didn't write them down could look there?
We'll pop them up on the screen so people can see that as well. Happy to do that. Let's talk a little bit about small businesses. We've spent a lot of time over the past weeks talking about help for small businesses. Give us a little recap of the CARES Act and what you're hearing from local businesses.
Well, I understand that Kirk McDonald, my city manager, is meeting with some folks this afternoon. This is Monday, and they're going to be talking about exactly how they can do this. He's talking to the League of Minnesota Cities, the U.S. Department of Treasury, and the Association of Metropolitan Municipalities. We want to make sure we do it right. It's going to be a grant program or a loan program that's not collectible. So forgivable grant program. Mm-hmm. We don't have the details. As soon as those details come out, we'll make sure that the small businesses know that. And of course, they can always log into the business networking group the first and third Monday or Wednesdays and get more information on what's happening with those grant programs.
Very good. Yep, a lot of talk about small businesses going on in the area. There's also a lot of work in public works. So COVID has not slowed down the need to do some work in the city. Give us a quick overview of some of the projects that people probably are seeing and maybe having to drive around a little bit.
Well, those guys, of course, they're doing Northwood Parkway still, and that's going to be going on for a long time. But they're cutting down some dead trees that were in Little Acre Park. They're watering some new trees that they put in. They're checking the manhole covers to make sure they're good. They're putting in new curbs. We had a couple pipe failures that they're doing, and it's hot out there. And these guys are out there working every day really hard. But if you see something that needs help, you can always just go onto the website and let them know that there's something that needs their attention, and a dead tree even, and they'll come out and take care of that.
Very good. Let's move over to Park and Recreation Department. Is speaking about dealing with the heat. They had to do that as well this past weekend. Tell us some of the things that are happening currently in Park and Rec and how people can still get involved in some fun activities.
Oh, they're as busy as Public Works. Well, this is the second week of the playground programs that are going, and they're showing the kids and the parents and the coaches on how to social distance and how to sanitize, and so everybody's behaving very, very well, and the kids are just having a blast doing it. So it's a teaching moment for everybody, but the kids are really having fun being out there. The community gyms are opening this week. Again, they're training everybody that comes in on how they can sanitize everything, stay apart, making sure everything's clean. We can open some of this stuff, but we really have to be careful what we're doing. The modified dance recital is happening August 1st and 2nd, and that's going to be happening at the new theater, the outdoor theater.
Very good.
We're not encouraging a lot of people to come because of the social distancing, but what they're going to do is they're going to film different groups individually and then put them all together into one program, and you can get the disc to look at the one program. Speaking of that, they're going to have some movies this summer. This Friday on the 24th of July, we're doing something with Crystal Community Center, and we're having a drive-up movie. So you drive your car to Crystal Community Center off of Douglas and watch a movie. And then in August, they'll have a movie at our performance center. And that will be open to the public. And again, social distancing. And please, please, please wear your masks.
Excellent. A lot of fun still going on again, as you see in Park and Rec. Let's talk a little bit about around the Civic Center now. We've been updating residents on the work there, some of the sod going on, and other things happening. A little bit of water in the pool on occasion, but again, not to swim in. What's the latest on the sod, the landscaping, and some of the final touches there?
Well, they had to replace a tree or two, and the sod is in finally. They put some sod in by the pool, but forgot to water it. That's not our job to do that. That's the people that are installing it. I think they got the message when they had to replace all that sod. So now they're watering it.
Very good.
Crazy. So it's starting to look really, really nice, finally.
All right, let's move to the City Services Survey. This is a great way for residents to give some feedback to the city on things, how they're going, and also some things for the future. What's the response so far, and how can residents still get involved in this very important process?
Well, everybody that gets a water bill should have got the survey of the water bill. They can fill it out online. They can fill it out longhand, if you will, drop it in the box at City Hall. They can mail it back to us. We really do look at every single one of those. They're developing some sort of software to read the surveys that are coming back on the paper so they can tabulate them that way. But there's still time to fill that out. If you threw it away, you can go online. You can actually go back into City Hall and ask them for another one if you want. We use that survey to change our programs, to know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, what we can improve on. We're really here, the city and the staff are really here to serve our residents. And the only way we know what they need or want is if they tell us.
And this is important timing as well to get that survey done now, because I take it you're in the thick of the budget process. So some decisions are already being made at this point, I would guess, for 2021. Is that correct?
That's correct. We have to start that budget process really early because there's a lot to it. A few years ago, when we took the bonds out for the pool in the City Hall, at that time, we indicated that there would be a large increase in taxes, and there was. It cost money to build a City Hall and a pool. We did say that we were not going to have increases, and we weren't going to bond in that way, that large amount again for quite a while. But the wages go up. We have to increase the budget a little bit. They're trying to keep it as low as they can, and it takes a long time to do that. And they go department by department, just trimming whatever it is we can.
So again, feedback important from the residents as well, and the City Services Survey, great way to do that. newhopemn.gov, the city's website, the way to stay connected and also to find that survey. Mayor Hemken, thank you once again so much for your time today. We appreciate the updates and we'll look forward to talk to you again soon.
Thanks, Dave. See you at the farmers market.
Very good.
Learn more about The Connection at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.